Welcome to the Pen by Design podcast. I'm your humble host, Destiny Jordan, and here on this podcast, we delve into the craft of writing, publishing, and tips and strategies of being a creative entrepreneur. So let's get started. Are you a writer trying to figure out what's the best time and how do you make a writing schedule and what's in it for me? Well, today we're going to talk about and dive into that very topic. It is a critical topic for every writer. Create a writing schedule that really works and actually works. And if you're tired of staring at the blank page, which so many of us are, and struggling to find time to write, this video is for you. So grab your pen and paper and let's get started. So, number one, why is a writing schedule important in the first place? Well, before we really get dive into that, let's go ahead and understand why you need to do it. There are about 3 top things you need to know. Number 1, consistency is key. Having a regular writing routine really helps you stay consistent and build momentum in your writing journey. 2, overcome procrastination. A writing schedule helps you overcome the dread of procrastination and the blank stare death of you staring at the blank screen. And ensures you make a writing your priority. And number 3, believe it or not, a schedule helps you boost your productivity. And so by allocating just one particular time of your day, you'll become more productive and make progress on your writing goals or in your work in progress. Now, number 2, how do you make writing a part of your lifestyle? Because writing is really not just a hobby, it is a part of a way of life and how you want to get out there and express it. So now you understand why writing schedule is important. It's time to assess your lifestyle and the writing goals, integrate writing goals that helps around your lifestyle. Sometimes we hear about a lot of different writing routines by Maya Angelou or Neil Gaiman, and we think that's the writing style and schedule we should have. However, writing goals and writing styles, writing schedules are highly customizable, meaning they fit that person and their lifestyle. If you have time in your day to write for 2 to 3 hours, then go ahead and do it. That's you. But then if you have a full-time job, then your writing schedule is going to look a lot different. And it's okay because the end of the goal is to finish your writing project. So give yourself some grace, and it's okay, but we're up to work together to make an individualized writing schedule just for you. So first things first you need to do is identify creative peaks in your time that you have. So think about all things you're obligated to. For your full-time job, any extracurricular activities, any obligations you have to do as far as maybe clubs or meetings, or you have things scheduled like you're going to a concert, or conferences. What's some writing time that you have in your day that'll be optimal for you? It could be in the morning or it could be in the evening. This will help you make your writing sessions more productive where you really know what's the best time that works for you. And number 2, set realistic goals. And sometimes you may not write every day, and that is okay. There's no writing police coming to your door saying, "Hey, Jonathan, go ahead and start doing your writing." No one's going to do that. But it's really up to you about what works for you. Maybe Tuesdays are just a slam-packed day and you're not done till almost 7 or 8 o'clock at night. Well, do you think you have an optimal time to put out your best work? Or is it best to go ahead and pick up the slack on Wednesday? Really think about what works for you where you're not making this so much as a demand on yourself, but something that you can realistically keep up with. Also, as I said earlier, kind of evaluate your third topic is kind of evaluate your daily commitments. So certain days, certain times a day, what do you have to do? So for those who have a full-time job, for 8 hours or about 7 hours, or if you nurse 12 hours, there's certain hours of the day that you are at your job and you need to give 100% of yourself to that job. Maybe you may write on your lunch breaks. Some lunch breaks are not even existent for some of us. I'm a teacher, so yes, mine are made sometimes non-existent. So I don't have that opportunity to write during my lunch breaks. So I know that at work I'm 100% there. When I come home, after I maybe take a shower, I've eaten dinner, I've kind of decompressed in some type of way, then I'm ready to hit the ground running when it comes to my writing. But that's what I do. I know what works for me. I know my stress levels. I know my concentration level. I also know for myself if I'm in a presentation and they're going on and on and on. After an hour or two, I may be glazed over like a donut. So it's really, but let's also think about your writing schedule commitments of what you have to do and other responsibilities, and think about the available pockets of time that you have. So where can you squeeze stuff in? Where do you know maybe your house is quiet enough that you can concentrate, or maybe you go to a library. Think about where you can do your writing. Now, we've kind of gone over, first of all, why it's important to have a writing schedule. Also evaluating how to make our writing schedule, finding the pockets of time that are best for our writing. Now we're going to do the fun work of building your writing schedule. And now we have all this done, now let's think about it. How can you make a writing schedule? You have the time blocking technique, where every day you have a certain time of the day that you're going to write. It could be you're writing at 4:30 a.m. until 8 or 7. It could be you're writing at 8 p.m. at night and you're going all the way until 1 o'clock in the morning, because that is your window of time to write. It really depends. But you're looking at, now that you evaluate what you have to do, where are your pockets of time that you can best fit in writing amongst all your other responsibilities. And then you start with some small incremental times. Usually we hear about, this guy wrote for hours, 2 hours, 3 hours. Believe it or not, it takes time to get up to those larger increments. It's best to start small. There's usually a method called Pomodoro method, where it's 25 minutes a time with 2 to 5 minutes in breaks in between, and you do about 4 or 5 sessions of those, and that's your writing time. Where maybe for me, mine is kind of like Pomodoro Light, where I do 15 minutes, and then I have a 2-minute break, and I do 4 of those, and I know that's an hour. And then that works for me. That's kind of how I write, because 15 minutes is just enough time where I know I don't have that much time to stare at a blank screen and doze off and go into la la land. So that's kind of puts a little pressure on me. Maybe you find a writing partner to help you out, and you all write and do writing sprints together. That can always be a thing. And also know that your writing schedule is flexible. Nothing is set in stone. Nothing is forever. Things can ebb and flow as your life eventually ebbs and flows. Maybe on vacation you have longer times to write. Maybe like during the summer, or maybe during certain times of the year you have more time to yourself. Maybe some people are not going, maybe all the sports are done for the year, or maybe dance is done for the year, or maybe you just maybe you change jobs. You can fix your writing schedule based on what is available to you. And you never know, unexpected changes may happen, so then you have more time or less time to write. And it's okay. So the question is here, what does your writing schedule look like? And comment down below. I would love to know what it looks like, because mine looks highly different from what I try to do. And again, you can try your process different ways. Try being a morning writer. If it doesn't work, try being a night writer. If it doesn't work, just try to write in the cracks between life. It's all about being flexible and finding out what fits and works for your life. Now, here are some tips to maintain your writing schedule. And so here's this. So find an accountability partner. Tell somebody about what you plan to do. It doesn't have to be a whole team of 5 people. It could be 1 or 2 people, 1 of those friends that understand what you're really trying to accomplish, and have them cheer you on. Tell them when you're up and when you're down. Or you can do what a lot of influencers do, well, not a lot, but some do that I enjoy seeing, is that you can post about it on social media, where you are and where you're not, and how far you went and how far you're not, and that makes a form of accountability as well, if you may not think you have any friends or family that really may understand what you're trying to do. Also, you can create a conductive writing environment. So for me, conductive writing environment is me moving environments. I like to move around. So I'll maybe write here at home. I may go to the library. I may go to a coffee shop. And I can write really from anywhere, because all I need is a couple things: a laptop, some music in my ear, or headphones in my ear, and I can go to town and see my outline as well. That's all I need. Whereas some people are great on their phones, where I have not gotten to that skill yet. Also, to maintain your writing schedule, have some self-care. Take time for you. This is like another job, but still with any other job you need to do is take time for you. Take time to relax, enjoy your life. Enjoy the process. Don't make it painful than it has to be. Enjoy writing your characters. Enjoy talking about them. Enjoy making progress as you go along to rejuvenate your creative flow. So I really hope that helped out for you by creating your writing schedule tailored just for you and your lifestyle and your goals. You're on your way to achieving your writing goal, and I'm so excited to be on a journey with you. So remember, consistency is key, and finding what works best for you, and try to make some experimentation. It's okay to make some experimentations and try it out. Again, there's no writing police. No one's coming after you for that. If you want more details on guide on self-publishing and how to work that out, you can get a free guide down below in the description. And now that you kind of know how to make your writing schedule, now here's the thing that all people ask. When you have a writing schedule, and let's say you're doing things like romance, fantasy, historical fiction, how do you come with the research you need? How do you find the facts you need? How do you get all the information you need to help propel your story, even if it's fiction? What are some real life elements that you need and some facts you need to check what your work is? So, how do you research? Well, that's going to be in the next video, and I'll see you there. Thank you for listening to Pen by Design. Links are in the show notes of all items mentioned in today's show. Don't forget to pick up your free self-publishing guide to start your author journey in the show notes. Pen your own story designed by you. Catch you next episode. Bye for now.